Hey, you guys, thanks so much for popping on. My name is Denise Walsh, and I am a leader on your team. I'm in the midst of a staycation. My sister's been here this for 2 full weeks, so she leaves this Friday. So I'm in, you know, hunker down with 5 children mode. But I'm glad to break away and talk about how to make money with you guys. So, just don't mind my stay-at-home mom look. It is what it is, right? All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I've been a part of this company for, 13 years? 13 years. I started when I was 26 years old. I quit my job as a clinical psychologist 3 years into the business, promoted to ambassador 5 years into my business, and then Black Diamond 8 years into my business, which was in 2015. So we are now working towards double Black Diamond, which means we want 2.0. Once you go ambassador, they give you another spot to do it again. And we want 2.0 to go to ambassador. And that is part of what team you guys are on. So just know that every promotion matters all the way up the chain. It's super fun how we make money by helping other people make money. And when you've set those goals, it helps you to set your priorities for the day. And when you know why you want to promote, when you know how to promote, when you know exactly what you need, you can truly put blinders on and go after it. You're not spinning your wheels. You're not second guessing yourself. You're simply taking action because you're super clear on what it is you want, why you want it, and how to get it. Now, one time I met with a girl, and this was a few years ago, and she goes, "Why does everybody talk about going diamond? Why is that such a big deal?" And I was like, you don't know. You don't know why promoting is a big deal. You don't know what happens in the compensation plan when you promote. We need to make sure that everybody understands what they have their hands on, because once you get it, it's like game over. So I'm going to go through the 5 ways to earn. And then we'll go through promoting. So if you can see my screen here, there's actually 6 ways to get paid. One that is not listed, but I do believe we still have it. So we can fact check me if we need to. We can double check. But the first way that we get paid here is wrap cash. This is keto cash. This is sample cash. This is like your daily ATM, meaning if you need $40 today, sell some samples. And our sample app, the Connect app, allows us to earn sample cash without having to go to the post office, without having to carry inventory, and we simply sell the 3-day sample from our phone. I hope you guys are well versed in selling the samples. That's a really fun way to make cash today. And what I love about our comp plan, you guys, is that you can make cash today and create residual income for tomorrow. So for a new distributor to be able to make cash quickly without having to spend a ton of money in inventory, without having to ship it themselves, is a really big deal. Now, you can sell the cash or the sample cash with the 3-day samples, right? You can also sell keto. You can also sell greens, anything that's sold individually. You can sell collagen. You can sell the body wraps, the facials. All of those things can be things and products that you sell for cash. At a party, we would wrap people for $25. They would get a facial for $25. They would get a chin and neck for 10 or 15, and a total body makeover, we would say, is 50 to get a facial, neck, and tummy. And we would make cash at the party by selling the samples. Now, if people say, "Hey, well, can I try it first before I buy it?" You say, "This is you trying it." It's $25 for a wrap. It's $3 for the sample. It's $5, whatever you're charging. And if you want to get it again, if you want to join our program, then you can get it for cheaper. So, just always feel so bold and confident in asking for that money exchange, because people will value something they pay for. I've given things out for free and they don't even use it. So just know that this is a really powerful exchange for them and for you to get that cash, and then for them to use it, because then they'll say, "Oh, if I paid $15, $18 for for Skinny Brew, other people will too. Oh, if I paid $25 for a rep, other people will too. So rep cash is an important piece of the compensation plan that I think sometimes gets overlooked. But again, I know people that have made $1,000 a month with just cash, like sample cash. Next is fast start bonuses. How many of you love fast starts? Woo, yes. All right, fast start bonus basically means that anytime you sign up a new distributor who's on that ADBV monthly auto ship and gathers 2 customers in their first 30 days, you earn $100. You earn $100 every time. That's not true. You earn $50, $50, $50. Yeah, you're right. That changed. But they do have to sign them up. $50 for the first 2, $50 for the second 2, $50 for the third 2. So 6 customers in their first 30 days and you earn $150. $150. So the fast start bonus means we get paid by helping somebody get off to a great start, right? I don't want to sign you up and leave you hanging. I want to sign you up and coach you to success. So I want to help you, coach you to get those 6 first customers. How are we going to do that? I'm going to teach you how to sell your samples, and we're going to upgrade those who sell your samples to get your cash, or to get the sample cash and your fast start bonus. We're going to help you create your 30s list. We're going to help you learn how host to post and use the current promotions to close the deal on your customers. So you can, the new distributor gets their free product, right? And you as the enroller get the $150 fast start bonus. The fast start bonus happens forever in your business. So 13 years in, when I'm signing a distributor, I'm taking them through steps to success. I'm teaching them how to get their free product. Why? Because I want to get my fast start bonus. The residual income comes from team and personal sales. So again, this is work we do now that's paying ourselves over and over and over and over again. I have an ambassador on my team. My cousin Nikki has been with us, 8 years, I think. And so she signed up 8 years ago. We worked really, really hard. She's like quit her job teaching, all this really fun stuff. I'm still making commission on work we did 8 years ago, because not only is she still in the business taking, signing up customers, but people we signed up during those first few years, the people that, she still has pieces of her team that are fully coded to me that signed up before they all went diamond. And so a lot of the cool thing about, again, this type of business is that it's not just a one-time transaction. You're building up residual income where month after month after month, you can rely on that consistent paycheck. Team and personal sales is your customers. So volume from your customers, and then volume from your team's customers. So again, at first it was like, yeah, I got a customer, woohoo. And then pretty soon you're like, oh my gosh, I have Erica on my team, and Erica signed a customer and I signed a customer. We got 2 customers today. And then pretty soon, Erica and Maria, we're all calling each other on the way home from an event or an expo, or, we're doing a power hour together, and 6, 10, 30 customers have signed up on our team because of the collective effort. That's so fun. And that's where the compound effect starts taking place, because I can't sign up 30 customers in a day. Maybe you can, but like on my own, right? But as a team, you can truly do that. And we've had days where we sign up 500, 1,000 customers within the team in just one day. So residual income is the customers and the consistency of all of that volume. Leadership bonuses happen when you get to diamond. And we're going to talk more about this when I start going through the charting. But diamond bonuses, like every time you promote, you unlock a piece of the comp plan. And so when you get to the pin level of diamond, not only do you get the carrot bonus of whatever they have going on at the time. I think it's, what is it called now? Is it the more bonuses? Is it the, yeah? They always change the name, but you get the carrot of the promotion that's happening right now, but then you also unlock 2 powerful bonuses. First is the generational bonus, which means you get an override, like a raise on your entire group volume month after month after month. So if you go diamond, you get that 2% raise on your entire volume. It's an extra at least $200 in your check just from that month after month after month. As your volume grows, that grows. The second thing is called diamond bonuses. This is the leadership level bonuses. And this is like an enhanced fast start. So instead of of you just getting paid the $150 when you sign up a distributor and they gather their customers. You earn an extra $80 on that same distributor when they sign up too. So this is, we'll go through it a little bit in a bit, but to get the fast start, they need to sign up 6. To get the leadership diamond bonus, they just need to sign up 2, and you get that extra 80. And it doesn't stop there. So let's say that my sister, this is truly what happened. She signed up when I went ambassador. So diamond bonus is 80. The double diamond leadership level bonus is 120. So you get the 150 fast start plus the 120 double diamond. Triple diamond is 135. Presidential diamond is 145. And ambassador is 150. So every time you promote, you unlock, again, one of these leadership level bonuses. My sister signed up when I went ambassador. She heard about us making, great checks. She also realized that a 3% yearly raise at her job was not going to give her the lifestyle that she wanted. And finally, she said, all right, tell me more of what you're doing. I went ambassador. I signed her up. I helped her get her customers. She got her customers just by posting about greens on Facebook because her target market is really focused on health. So she talked about spirulina and specific ingredients in the greens and why you would want it. She got her customers, and I earned the $100 at that time. It was a $100 fast start bonus and the $150 ambassador diamond bonus. So $250 from her getting her customers. Woo! Me doing the same work, I get paid more, right? I go to North Carolina and visit her. She brings people to our meeting. They all sign up on her team. She gets the fast start bonus because she enrolled them. I get 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150 for all of those people when they gather their customers. The leadership level diamond bonuses are crazy in our company because they get paid throughout the depth of your team. If you're on my 26th level, but yet you're fully coded to me, like, I don't even care what level you're on. That's the powerful thing about this compensation plan, is that it pays you to help people promote, but then it also pays deep. Meaning you get bonuses no matter where they are on your team. So we'll talk again more about that when we get to the next stage. And then last but not least is current promotion. So this is like the more bonus. This is like the $100 that you get when you gather 6 customers bonus. These are the little things, the carrots they throw in because they want to give us a deadline. Yeah, they want to give us a reason to reach out to our customers, to reach out to our leads and say, hey, you need to get started today. So the more that they give us a deadline, the more that they give us, dates and promotions and fun stuff to work with, it just gives us more reason to not only, of course, grow our network and get new people, but go back to our current leads and prospects and team and let them know what's going on too. Now, last but not least, the one that's not in here, because I did hear at some point they were fading it away, and I haven't heard that it actually got faded away. So we may want to double check this, but the car bonus is really fun too. So the car bonus is when you gather 60 customers and you keep them yourself. We might want to double check this because now that we keep enrollership, that could be different, but you gather 60 customers and you have a 3,000 in personal volume. And when you do that, you get an extra $600. So I often tell people if they only want to gather customers, that you can make $1,000 to $1,200 just on customers alone if you focus on getting your car bonus. Now, this means they don't need to be ordering all at the same time. They just need to be active and not canceled, right? But you do need to have 3,000 in personal volume. Once you unlock that loyal customer bonus, or they called it the car bonus a while ago, the loyal customer bonus, you maintain it by having 3,000 in personal volume. So you unlock it, and then if your personal volume dips down, you don't get it, but if it goes back up, you do get it. So we unlocked that years and years ago and randomly get it and sometimes don't. You know what I mean? Just depending on our personal volume, how many loyal customers we kept, etc. So what questions does this bring up for you as I pull up my next slide?
Denise, I have a quick question. So for the leadership bonus, I understand the other ones, but that one's kind of like tricky. You said generational is like getting a raise. Like if you have a regular job, you get, oh, here's your raise for this year, right? That kind of thing. And then the diamond bonuses, it's like once you reach diamond, you start unlocking like that extra.
It's like an enhanced fast start that not only do you get on your personally enrolled people, but you get it on who they enroll as well.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
So for my, the example of my sister, she was fully ambassador coded to me. And I'll show you what this looks like in your eSuite so you can see. She was fully encoded is another word that they used to use. Leadership level bonus. It's all the same thing. But they would, I'll pull it up here. Oh, wow. Okay. So you can see Lisa, who started in 2012. Oh, I went ambassador in 2012. I think I knew that. I'm not sure. Okay, but down here it'll say Brandon and Denise, Brandon and Denise, Brandon and Denise. This whole thing equals 150. Diamond is 80. Double diamond is total 120, 135, 145, 150. So you can look in your account and see who's gets the leadership level bonus for you. Some of them say it works. I don't know that yours would though, because I was already ambassador by the time Erica signed up. So I'll be in some of these, but then Erica, if you signed up after Erica was diamond, she's here, she gets the 80 and I get 70. So I get the rest. We call that partial coding. I don't know how else you'd call it, partial leadership level bonus. And so like when Erica is double, right, she'll, and any new people that she sign up, it'll say Erica, Erica, and then I'll get the rest. So that's kind of how that works. Okay. We'll go, I'll talk more about the generational when we see the charts, because it's way easier to understand when you know what.
And excuse me, about the 60 customer, I get luck over there. I understand really good about the 60 customer. That is, you have to be in a RAN or you can be just a distributor.
You can be just a distributor.
Okay, thank you.
How much is that extra car bonus? I know you said it, but I missed it.
I'm pretty sure it's 600.
Okay, thank you.
I did pull up the compensation plan to double check, but it is 600,
okay.
Right?
Okay.
Where? This is funny. I was pressing open and nothing was opening, so hold on. Any other questions while I'm opening?
No, but that is what's awesome, that there's really so many different ways that you can make money. So you can work your business however best suits you, for your personality, for your experience and comfort level. Obviously the best way, if you want to make big money, is to build a strong team and everybody work together. But you can make money lots of different ways. So I really
and you think of a salon owner who they might not want to build a team, but they've got customers coming in left and right. They might focus on the car bonus. Exactly. I know we focus on recruiting and training leaders to create duplication, right? Because we want this is a leg with a cab run. We want a team that has a lot of duplication happening, because we know we get 150, 150, 150, 150, 150. For all of those who get their customers as new distributors within that team. Our highest check had $80,000 of just leadership level bonuses alone in it. That's 1 month of just that bonus itself. Wow. So it's a big deal. And that's why, when people say, how do I go Black Diamond? You build your residual income close to the top and strong, but then you really focus on those cab runs, meaning 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, that kind of thing. All right.
Awesome.
Maybe it's behind here. Where is it going? I might have to open them up again. I'm pressing my Adobe and it's saying nothing's happening. Very weird. Let me try this. My PDFs are all at the bottom, but when I press them, they don't open. go back here and try again. I'm going to now close this. And then I'll try again really quick. So promoting, number one, it's fun. I mean, if you guys have ever promoted, you know it's fun. Number two, it creates excitement within a team. So half our job as leaders is to show people you can do it too. And because no matter who you are, when you first get started in a business like this, it's very easy, it can be very easy, right? To be like, I don't know, can I really do this? I'm not sure. There's just a lot of learning curve at the beginning. And so a lot of times our job is to just teach people that, yes, this is possible for them. And when they see people that they know actually promoting too, then it really does create this like, oh my gosh, I can do this. And that spark of I can do this is really probably one of the most important sparks we experience, because then you're not, you're not wondering, is this for me? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? You're truly just taking action and you know where you're going. So telling stories of people who promote, telling stories about your promotion. I mean, my promotions were so long ago. I need to be better at like talking about those stories, because it's a powerful thing for people to hear somebody that's similar to them, that maybe was nervous at the beginning too, but yet found a way, figured it out, and went all in and hit these promotions and got these bigger paychecks. So okay, it worked this time.
Can I say something really quick?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, and this is like one of the things that I really like, and everything you have taught us is like, when we don't believe in ourselves, like we have to look around what kind of people we have around. So this team is full of, positive people, dreamers, like they have vision, they want to help their families. And so that's the people that we want to have in our lives to inspiring us to work harder for our dreams. And this opportunity will help you, to give you the dreams that you always wanted. And having those people around you, like Erica by my side, you by my side, and all the people say, yes, you can do it. I mean, you want a day off, perfect, but the next day you coming back with us, because we believe in you. We need you. You're talented, you have gift, and we need that in our team. So that's what everybody knows about how we work in this team. And because we have learned so much from you. Thank you again.
Yeah, well, you're so right. Because doubt is a normal part of life, but we don't stay there. We're really wanting to say, all right, what is it that we want? Why do we want it? What are we doing? What are we willing to do to get it? And how can we make shifts and changes to learn and grow so we can get it? Because I often say rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, rank your current confidence. You can't recruit a 10 if our confidence right now is a 4. And I started out as a 4. I didn't know what I was doing for quite a long time until you start doing it and you start to learn. And then as my confidence grew, the cool thing is that I was then attracting and bringing on better people, meaning people that took action, people that believed in themselves, people who did their own personal development work and wanted to lock arms with me. If it feels hard, you probably have the wrong person, because when it feels easy, it's fun. I've never had to say, Erica, come on, hang out with me. Erica, she always shows up, and she's always somebody that asks questions and lets me know if she needs help and asks for calls like this and says, hey, you know what I mean? And it's fun. And so I think that those are the things to remember, is we know what we have our hands on and we can cast vision, but other people pick it up. And when you know that you've got a team of dreamers around you, you are confident that the people that you bring on into the team will have similar support too. So thank you, Maria. Good point. All right, I'm going to share with you a few things about promotion, and then we can keep the conversation going. This is executive. Executive means you've got 2 people on your team that have at least a 400 in volume. So this is one reason why we have things like the 500 Club and things, because we want to help new distributors grow their personal volume So they make a check and it helps people to promote. The cool thing, if you, let me see, can I easily pull this up? The cool thing is that if you teach your team through Steps to Success, Steps to Success unlocks all of the ways of the comp plan, because when they get their 6, you get your fast start and a leadership level bonus. And the idea is that when they get their 6 customers, they're going to have more than 400 in volume, because people are ordering, you know, $80 to $100 per order. It might not always be true, but it is a good gauge to focus on teaching your new distributor steps to success, because the goal is that you'll get your fast start. The leadership level bonus is paid out. People will get to 400 because they're getting their customers, and you're helping people go Ruby. So Step to Success is a very strategic training plan, because again, it unlocks the compensation plan, but still focuses on the new distributor. When we first started, we didn't have Steps to Success, and we didn't have the free product option. And so when somebody would sign up, we'd be like, all right, let's get you going, because I get $100. So it was a little interesting to be like, come on, let's go do a party. And they'd be like, why are you so interested in me doing a party? Because we were getting paid, but they didn't have anything to focus on. So having the free product for them gives them something to focus on a good goal. So anyway, all right. So Steps executive here, you get paid on, as a distributor, you get paid on your first 2 levels. And as an executive, you get paid on your 3rd. Ruby is 3 teams that have at least 400 in volume. The interesting thing about this is that this is when you also need a group volume total. So you have 3 legs that need at least 400 in volume, but you need 2,000 total group volume. So what we've trained and what we've really been able to identify is, if you have 500 in sales and your 3 people have 500 in sales, that's a total of 2,000 in group volume. And so that's why it's 500 club. That's why we want you to be like overachievers, right? Because we want more volume within the organization. When you go Ruby, you get paid on, you unlock the 3rd or the 4th level. So you get 10% on your first 2 levels as a distributor. This is level unlocked as an executive, and the 4th level is unlocked as a Ruby. Now, unlocking the payouts won't increase your paycheck until you've got volume there. You know what I mean? So if you're a Ruby, you've got 3 people here, they're on your first 2 levels. So you want to promote because you want your volume to be high. You want to unlock things when you've got them there. You want to get to diamonds, you unlock the leadership level bonus, but you don't even have a 4th level quite yet until these people start having distributors. So don't feel like the reason you're going to make money and as a Ruby is because you've got more volume. Does that make sense? Because you often don't even have a 4th level yet. They kind of unlock you the next step. So then when you go Emerald and your teams really start growing, you already are getting paid on it. Next is Emerald. So you can see Emerald is 2 Rubies and 1 qualified leg. So again, you're working with your team. You're asking them to help you, to do parties. You're doing power hours together. You're teaching them host to post, and you're identifying your leaders. A leader would be someone who calls you back, shows up to stuff you guys put out as a team, is engaged, is having fun. That you're looking for people that are excited, that are hungry, that want to do this business too. And the way we know if you're hungry is if you show up, if you ask questions, if you're engaged. We don't want to drag people who don't really want to do this. So we're kind of always having our eyes open on who's showing up. I know I can teach people how to be successful in this business. They don't need to be a 10 to be successful, but they do need to show up. A 10, quote unquote 10, who doesn't show up won't see success either. So I'm looking for those who are showing up, who are asking questions, who are having fun, who are locking arms, who are, doing the training on Thursday that corporate's putting out, all of those types of things. And I would consider them a quote unquote leader. And that just means to me that I'm really making sure that they know what's going on, that they know how close they are to promotions, that they know how close they are to Ruby, that they are like participating in the power hours, learning all the skills, that kind of thing. So as an Emerald, you get paid on the same stuff, plus you unlock 2% on your 6th level or deeper through the 5th level of your next emerald. So it's called the Emerald Infinity bonus, which basically means you make the most money on the top 10 levels of your organization, but it just depends on when that next emerald is. So this one, 3 qualified legs, 5,000 total group volume. Now, the cool thing that happens with Emerald and Diamond is you unlock it this first time with the boxes being boxed, right? But then you can maintain it through overall group volume. Now, as an ambassador, I don't want to have to count boxes every single month. Amen? Amen. So I unlock it with the boxes. You can choose to maintain through the boxes if that's easier, or you can also choose to maintain through overall volume. And with Emerald, the overall volume is 8,000. So 5,000 to get it the first time, but to maintain it, it's a little higher, you know, because it's easier to maintain through. It depends. Could be easier to be boxes. It doesn't matter. But I would prefer to maintain through volume because I don't want to have to chart every other day for the rest of my life. All right, let's talk about diamond. Okay, diamonds. No, diamonds, you have an emerald leg and a ruby leg. So again, 3 ruby legs, and then you're still the qualified leg. So you only need 3 teams, you guys, to get to diamond, double, triple, presidential, and ambassador. 2 good teams to go diamond and double, a 3rd team to go triple, presidential, and ambassador. Back in my day, when I promoted, I had 5 teams on my top line and then 5 teams underneath Brandon. And we brew 10 total teams for me to go ambassador and for Brandon to go ambassador. And we went ambassador the same year. So just know that when you create momentum in these legs, it's super fun. And you can really start seeing that compound effect start to take place. So emerald again means you've got 3 rubies, 3 qualified legs, and 8,000 in total volume, and then to maintain it, it's 10,000 in total volume. So you can do either of the boxes or the maintenance volume. So let's talk a bit about generational and about the leadership level bonuses that are unlocked when you get here. So let's see, generational bonuses, and then the new distributor leadership bonuses, like I mentioned, 80 to 150. I'm gonna double check. Oh wait. Hold on one second. Let me double check one thing. And then.
I don't know if we explained what black diamond means. Did we explain what that means?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we did.
Yeah.
Black diamond. I wish I
Oh,
had
for
a
it, Denise.
income chart. I feel like you can Google it. Google the income chart. Maybe it's here. Let's see. Black diamond means that you earn $100,000 a month in commission for 6 months in a row. So 6 months in a row, our check from It Works with just my top spot, not including Brandon's spot, was $100,000 in 1 month for 6 months in a row. So, you know,
Oh.
that's cool. That's a big deal. And what's cool about that is that, of course, yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not doing anything different every day than you guys are. I have just done it a lot more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so one thing I really appreciate about this business is that it truly is duplicatable for those that really want to learn it. So you can see here, oh, this is the maintenance requirement for each promotion. So 8,000 for Emerald, 10,000 for Diamond, 25,000 for Double, 50 for Triple, 100 for Presidential, and 250 group volume. And it does need to be balanced. That just means that it can't all be one leg. So, you know, if you've got 2 rubies for your Emerald promotion and one of them is 8,000, the other side needs to have at least 4,000 to balance it out. Another thing to know is that it doesn't hurt you at all for other people to promote. Okay, so here's the generations that happen, and I'll go back to the chart so I can draw lines. Your first generation, when you go diamond, is anyone on your team that's not yet diamond. So typically for somebody, that's their whole team. Usually nobody's diamond yet, right? And so when, no, I don't want to do that. I want to get a, can I draw? I want to draw. See if I can draw. Go back. Maybe I can draw here. Can I draw? So fun to draw. Let's see if this lets me draw. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so the leader, we'll talk generations first. Generation means that when you're diamond, you get a 2% raise every month on everyone on your team who's not diamond. So typically for a new diamond, that's everyone. Now, Maria, you may have a diamond quickly, right? So we'll talk about that, what it would look like for you to be diamond and to have a diamond on your team. But you get a 2% raise. Now, because most of the time the volume is between 8 to 10,000, let's just say it's a $10,000 diamond, this would be an extra $200 in your check. Month after month after month after month after month. As your volume grows, this 2% will grow, right? So if the volume is 15,000, then that generational would grow. Now, as it says here, oh, I can clear. Okay, let me see if I can, I just want to get to this next one. Got it. Okay, so as it says here, this is anybody that's not yet diamond, just is this 2%. Now, when you get to double diamond, you unlock what's called your second generation, which is right here. Your second generation means you earn a percentage, a bonus, when someone on your team goes diamond. So let's talk about that.
Is that for anybody or personally enrolled?
So it is 4. And then if you personally enroll them, it is more. Hold on, where? Let's see if this works. Okay, all right, so this person's diamond. This person goes diamond. So let's say the emerald promotes to diamond, right? And this person goes double diamond. So they've unlocked the double diamond generational bonus. They've unlocked their second generation. This team is not yet diamond. So they're considered, oh wait, I can go like this. They're considered first generation. This is really advanced. That often will make the most sense when you have your own people to put in the boxes. But so your first generation is 2%. So this people right here, you are going to get first generation. Here is your first. This is your second, because this person is now diamond. So when you pop a diamond, you get the second generational bonus, which is 4%. And then when you personally enroll them, it's 5%, so 9%. So you get a 9% raise when someone you personally enrolled goes diamond, which is why we often say if you're recruiting well, to sign up your spouse and have them go diamond too. Because if you again think that a diamond has 10,000 in volume, you will make an extra $900 because your personally enrolled person just went diamond. So you just made $200 on your first generation and $900 on your second generation. Now, Maria, you did not enroll Elsa, right? So you would get the 4%. And the enroller would get the 5%. Now, what's interesting about this, and again, listen to this several times. It's kind of like a story problem. This person goes diamond, this person goes diamond, this happens here, what happened? Erica, Elsa would be considered your third generation, right? So you don't get your third generation until you're triple. But because you enrolled Elsa, you get the 5%. You do not need to have promoted to get the 5%. So we learned this because we had a friend who signed up her daughter, and they both were diamond at the same time. She did not get the 4% because she was not double diamond. She did not unlock the double diamond second generational bonus yet, but she did get the 5%. So she earned an extra $500 because a person every month, remember this is month after month after month. Once you unlock it, you unlock it. And so that's a pretty cool thing. So Erica, you won't get it goes 2, 4, 2, 1, 1. You won't get that third generation until you're triple, but you will get the 5%. So we can quickly go through what a third generation looks like. 2, 4, 2, 1%, and then 1%. 2, 4, 2. Sorry, that's 2. No, well, let me see. Fourth. No, sorry. I did not mean to drag the whole thing here. Beep, beep. Oh, it didn't really work. I tried to cover it up. Fourth generation, 2, 4, 2, 1%, and then fifth generation. Now, again, if you personally enroll them, you get the extra 5% too. So now you can't edit it once it's there. So with that being said, 2, 4, 2, 1, 1. This is supposed to be 2. But you get it, right? So last but not least, a third generation would be when this person goes diamond. That would be considered the third generation. So first generation would be 2%. This second generation, all of that volume would be 4%. All of this volume would be 2%. And then if you personally enroll them, you get the extra 5. So Maria is here, but I personally enrolled her. So I get 5% for her. You get 4. Elsa is here. Erica gets 5%. Maria gets 4%. You know, that kind of thing. So generations, from what I've found, are fairly consistent, but they're not gonna they're like more of the meat of your check. They're not gonna go crazy up and down like leadership level bonuses will. So I don't make decisions based on generational bonuses as much. My goal is to create momentum in my cab legs because I want, or my leadership level legs, because I want that duplication of the leadership level bonus. So I'll do one thing on leadership level bonuses and then we can go through questions too. So excited I can draw. Here we go. Draw. Come on. There we go. Okay. So leadership level bonus, you just went diamond. Woohoo! Yeah! Elsa, you're diamond. Woo! So you get your 2% on your whole entire team. And then the next person you sign up, let's say Elsa goes diamond and she now has her best friend from elementary school who goes, Elsa, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. I can't believe it. I want to do this too. And you're like, finally, I've been telling you, but apparently you needed to see me make $1 million before you said yes. Okay. So Elsa has a friend that finally says yes. Elsa can place that, so Elsa signs her up, can place that person anywhere in the team. So let's say it makes sense to put high school friend here, or maybe it makes sense to put high school friend here. It doesn't matter. Maybe this is your spouse, so you put high school friend here and you're going to build that leg out. Whatever it is, because you enrolled her after you went diamond, you get 80, an extra 80, of course the 150 fast start bonus, plus the 80 that you get because she signed up after you went diamond. And then anytime she signs up somebody throughout the depth of her team, you get 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 throughout that whole team. And again, that's where things can start to go pretty crazy and fun. So the goal here is to know the power of the compensation plan, to know why you want to promote, so you can stay focused on your next goal, your next step, so you can learn it, right? Learn how to go Ruby, and then you can teach how to go Ruby. Learn how to go Emerald, and then you can teach how to go Emerald. Learn how to go Diamond, and then you'll teach how to go Diamond. And when you do that and you start creating momentum, that's when your check can go from $500 to $2,000 to $4,000 to $10,000, because you've unlocked all of these pieces to the puzzle. So is this helpful? What questions do you have?
I'm like, wow, like I haven't heard like so deeply, like with the details that I wanted to hear that. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep the next few days.
Well, it's powerful. It really is. It's a powerful thing that is not hard, quote unquote hard. Is it work? Yes. Host to post is effort. Like it's effort, but it's not hard. And so when you really feel like that fire in your belly, like, oh my gosh, I can help this mom make $500 by helping her go Ruby. I know how to go Ruby. Those types of things. It really is. It's fun. It's motivating. And we want our team to be making money. So the more that we can teach them how to make money, obviously the longer they stick around and the more people they bring in, and it just, duplicates. So yeah, it's so fun. If you have any specific questions about yourself and your team, let me know and I can help with that too. Sometimes people will call me and they'll be like, all right, well, what happens if this person goes Diamond and this person goes here and this person, or where should I spend my time, or what team should I like really be focusing on? That type of stuff are all things, they're high class questions, right? Because it means you've got teams to choose from. But typically what I tell people to do, if you're ever wondering this, like, where do I spend my time? What do I do? You typically want to recruit yourself, right? Always be recruiting yourself. You want to always be one of the top recruiters on your team, because you want to lead by example. You want to show people what you're doing. But then I say there's a team that you place with and a team that you really coach. So I really focus on 2 teams at a time. Sometimes I place my people there and I'm doing new distributor trainings and I'm like getting them all connected and going. Sometimes I'm just really spending energy with a different team. Both are valuable. Both are valuable, because I've built entire people to Diamond and nobody did anything. Like, it didn't, just because somebody gives you a distributor doesn't mean that it's going to be awesome. So it really is a crapshoot. But if you've got, obviously you really only need 3 strong teams. So if you are signing people up, you can pick a team to really work with and build, and then a team to really coach. Now, one thing I would say is that you want whoever you're placing under to feel like they know their team. So I do think it's important to build rapport within that organization. So if you place good friend from high school here, you want to make sure that Sally, who knows them or whatever. So just because at some point you want to be off at the beach, that's me off at the beach, and you want your teams to be self-running. You don't want them to need you in order to be successful, right? Because you want the leader to be duplicating and you want them to know. But does it work out every time? No. Sometimes I've placed and this person isn't really doing anything. So I never like leave it to chance, but you do as much as you can to build the relationship within that organization. Any questions or thoughts?
I wanted to ask you what you think about stacking and that kind of like strategy,
Yeah.
to focus on all that.
Yeah, there's seasons for everything, for sure. If you're signing up a good amount of customers, I would say make sure everybody's fast started. Now, the difference here is that in order for you to get the fast start, they need to be enrolled by the new distributor. In order for you to get the leadership level bonus, they don't. So I will still place my 2 customers to be sure that as many people as possible, like I get the leadership level bonus on as much as I can. But in order to get your fast start, you need to make sure that they enroll them. So people are signing up their new distributor, they're taking the new distributor's website and they're giving that to their customers, or they're manually taking their customer's order and putting it into their new distributor's websites. so they can be sure they get the faster bonus. So there's always ways around this. But then after that, focus on your promotions. If you've got momentum happening, you know, if it's a season in your business where nothing's happening, focus on the customer or the loyal customer bonus. But right now you guys have a lot of promotions happening, and I would say focus on your promotion, create that momentum. But yes, stacking is basically when instead of there just being one person, you have like 3 people that all help get this leg to 500. So if you think of this person having 6 customers, this person having a few, this person having a few, this person having a few, then it all adds up. Now, the reason why you do this is if you've got good enrollments, you know, if you're like, what should I do with them? Then focus on your promotion. You also do this because the cream rises to the top, meaning even if this person is the rock star, typically these are going to fade out anyway. Now, do you want to do this every time for the rest of your life? Not necessarily. There's times in your business where you may want to build higher or keep things close to the top. You know, but right now your focus is promotion. So a couple things. When Erica signed up, I was running to go Black Diamond. So we took 2.0, my second, so you get my spot, Brandon's spot, and then 2.0 spot. And 2.0 went triple in 1 year. You don't go triple in 1 year without stacking, without placing deeper, without, you know, making it happen on your own. Like, obviously the people were signing up too, but I was doing a lot of the effort because it was my stinking promotion. I didn't want to leave it to anybody's chance. Like, I'm not going to let my promotion be on someone else's hands. Like, it's mine. I'm going to make it happen, you know? So I actually placed Erica on my 6th level. And what's interesting about that is that every single person above her has canceled out. I know. You work with the workers, which is why when you're in a season of growth, you work with the workers and the cream rises to the top. So I say in a season like this, when you're in a promotion season, you totally stack, especially if you've got good enrollments. The only times, so what we did is we went my spot to ambassador, Brandon's spot to ambassador, and then our goal was to build diamonds or doubles, because doubles are a little bit stronger and you can leave them alone a little bit more. Diamonds sometimes are like still a bit weak, or not weak, but still need some, you know, we want them to be self-sustaining. So we would get me to ambassador, we got Brandon to ambassador, and then we built diamonds wide under Brandon. So this is like the long-term strategy. Why? Because once they go diamond, you get 9%, 9%, 9%, 9%, and the generations start all over again. So that's what we were doing. After we got us to ambassador, we started building. So my sister was wide, Carlos is wide, my RA from college. Like, I've still got some teams that are considered wide under Brandon because they didn't help us go ambassador. But they're wide under Brandon. And then, but once 2.0 started, we focused there. So I do know of a girl who's ambassador who decided her 2.0 spot, she was going to put people wide and wait until she really could find people that really wanted to do it and then help them go diamond, but she's just not in a hurry. Now, one thing to know about this particular girl is that she has the same volume, and it's like 600,000, same volume as last year at this time, but her check was $11,000 more. Why? Because they're close to the top of her 2.0, because she's not stacking as much. She's keeping people close to the stop, helping them go Ruby, and then kind of letting them do it on their own. So there's seasons for everything, which is why sometimes you get different answers from leaders. Do you stack? Do you not stack? And it just depends on where you're currently at. If you're going to sign up 6 customers or 6 distributors, you don't need to put them all wide when you're an executive, because you want to promote. So that's a long answer to your question, but hopefully that's helpful.
That totally makes sense. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel like us in our season, because we're barely starting, it was probably smarter to stack, right? Then once we're probably making the kind of money that we need to be comfortable, then we can consider taking our time, right?
Well, I think because when you've got good enrollments, you want to promote. If you want to promote, period. So I would say focus on your promotion and then build wide. Once you've unlocked the comp plan, then you can, but I would still say like promotions create momentum. So there's some people who would say they wish they didn't start 2.0 because it distracted them from their top people, like Nikki and my sister or whoever. And they would have loved to just continue to create ambassadors on their top line. So that's strength, right? Deep, when you have like a good, strong team, that's roots. That's a good, strong residual income. And then the layers of leadership bonuses can go crazy. So I would say the goal is promotion first and then go from there.
That sounds good. It sounds like a plan. Who's excited? I'm excited. I
Me
know
too.
that the first time that I saw when I went diamond and I saw my check, it was like matched up. The same amount I made from my commissions was the same amount, well, not that month, but the following month was the same amount that I made from the cab bonuses. And I couldn't believe it because I had only personally enrolled, I think, like 5 of them, but I was paid for like almost 20 distributors that were enrolled from my personally enrolled. So that's when I saw the power of that bonus. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it, but it was amazing.
Yeah. I'm going to show you this. There's a few of these out here. So I'll show you this. It would be good to like save one of these to a folder so you have it, but this is old. Let's see when this is. Oh, this is 2013. And this is annual, which I don't understand annual in my mind anymore. It only is like my month by month. But you can see how, cool. All right, that's a big jump. And then all of a sudden things start to double because of the leadership level bonuses. Let's see. Again, so you can see this is monthly. And all of a sudden, like diamond, you're like, oh, cool. I remember Stephanie Dunn, who's the #1 income earner, said she got to diamond and her check was like maybe, $1,500. And she was like, but I thought it was going to be life-changing. It's life-changing once you start enrolling people after diamond. And that's when really things start to go crazy. So you can see the compound effect taking place. And like Erica said, she signed up 5 personally enrolled herself. And still got paid as a diamond. Like you don't have to do it all yourself. The goal is to create duplication. The goal is to have people who are doing it with you. That's what makes this fun and sustainable. So.
And it is fun. It's fun seeing everybody reach their goals. It's not that much fun when it's just you, who wants big things. But when you see other people start checking things off, like, this year, Erica S has paid off a lot of bills. She bought her new car. You know how exciting it is to see that, granted, maybe her car is not 100% paid for by it works, but a big chunk of it is, and that's because she's been working on her business. She's going emerald this month. She's going to be able to do even more. That stuff is like so exciting, so gratifying as a leader and as a friend. You know what I mean?
I have to go emerald. You know why? Because my job, because California is so bad right now, they actually are giving us like almost a 10% pay cut for the next 2 years. So because that's what they do, because I'm a state employee. So they attack our checks first. And so having this is like really helped. And I just got a car, so I really have to get that volume and everything. It's crazy. It really is. So
What's interesting is people think that often like a job is secure, but really, it's not. You're putting your hand in someone else's, and I worked for the government too when I was working, and they couldn't pay me. They didn't have enough money to pay me. They give us furlough days throughout the summer because they couldn't afford. And I was just, you're just like, I'm a clinical psychologist doing mental health and substance abuse services in a rural county that needed it. We only had one agency. It wasn't like, but anyway, companies like this boom in a down economy, which is one reason why you're seeing such great growth right now. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's true. We're getting the furlough days. So by the end of this, I can go on a great vacation with all those days, but I won't have the money for it based on the check they're giving us. So it really is crazy. And it's, I don't know. This business really does help a lot. It really helps a lot. And I want to not be at that job anymore. I have been there since I was 18 and I'm over it. So it's time. It's time. Even my friend, my good friend, he says he works at the same place as me. And he said the same thing you did, Denise. He goes, you know, our check's not our check. You know, they could take our retirement away. They could do this. They did this back in 2009. You know, people are losing their homes. And it's like, if they saw what this business could do, they would probably put more effort into it. But yeah, so.
This business thrives in a down economy. So take advantage of the timing, not like of the situation, but just know people are looking for something because they're exactly, Erica, starting to think, oh my gosh, I can't rely on my job, or oh my gosh, I can't rely on this. And maybe they're home and things are just shifted. So just know that people do want freedom. They want to have alternate streams of income. They want to have these products, and they might as well get them from you. So congratulations, you guys, to all of your success so far this year. This team has been like really one of the top exploding teams within our whole organization. And I'm just so excited to see your guys' success too. So keep up the good work. Erica, thank you so much for getting this scheduled. I know you're going to Mexico soon and lots of things are happening.
Yeah. Lots of exciting things happening in this team. I can't wait. I'm so excited for everybody.
Thank you so much, Denise, for everything you have, taught us and for who you are. You are so amazing and you are so inspiring. Because of you, we're here too, though.
Exactly.
Yay. Oh, we're in this
Yes,
together.
Denise said yes.
Well, Maria, it's happening. I see it's just so fun to see it happening. And it's because of,
yes,
a lot of time it's because of the internal work that happens.
Yes.
The external, you start to see it.
Yes, like you said, just close your eyes, imagine that you have it. And that actually has opened my eyes in a big way. Like, it's just amazing how that helped me. And then we're transferring it, we're passing through that to our team. And then everybody's like seeing that how much this can help them, how much can help their families and the house, and they can spend time with the kids. And that's like the most beautiful thing. Like, if we dream it, we can dream it, we can have it, and it's gonna be ours.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we better go feed these kiddos lunch.
Okay, thank you so much.